Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? All right, so I messed that up, but I'm not gonna cut it because I enjoy these things. Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna talk about Altarr Cyllovius from the Cosmic Legion's Outpost Zaxxius wave. So it's crazy because I enjoy this figure for the memory that I have when I reviewed, well, I didn't review it here, but I reviewed it live at IshCon, the first figure that was also a Greyborn. And it reminds me of that. But this one, I believe, is a little better. The soft goods on it are phenomenal, and it reeks of Magic Alien. Like, it just does. Like, you don't have to necessarily stick it to that, but it's giving Alien Mage Wanderer. So, or should I say Xeno? Would that be, I don't know if Xeno is the better word, but the point that I'm making is I enjoy this. And it comes with the staff. I just love the look so much, I forgot to not include it. But yeah, here we are, this beautiful figure. I love the head sculpt on this. Let's actually get a nice, good look at it. This is a beautiful look. The paint job on it is phenomenal. It's one of those things I truly enjoy. Now, as far as the soft goods though, I'm really loving these soft goods. I'm actually gonna lift it up ever so gently so you can see the wraparound, and you can see that it's wired. So you can do that long flow look for it, and it'll look utterly fantastic on every level of it. Excuse me. Now, as you can see here, it is all the way through and wired. You can see the long legs down to the armored parts as well too. They are single jointed. And you can still lift up with no issue. My joints are still tight, so you still have that ankle. You can do forward and backwards as well. And you can swivel left and right, and there is still thigh swivel, right? So you have all of this. Now, the torso though, I feel like we have a beautiful chance here to show off how the articulation is a lot better now with this thinner body. But you may not, you may be scared to use it. That's why I took the clothing off so you can see what's going on. But with the Outpost stuff, I was about to say the magic stuff, but with the Outpost stuff, right? It's crazy because, in my opinion, science is just magic we can understand, and magic is the science we don't understand. And it's funny because I feel like this kind of emulates that and shows that off. What's really cool about the hood on it is that you can actually lift it up and make it a hood. So again, this reminds me of that new wave that came out where it dealt with magic, and you have the same thing here. You can just literally do a magician alien or a mage or a wanderer. But because it's taller and it looks cool, you have a bunch of different things that you can do that really just make this work for this figure. As you can see, the soft goods are one of my favorite things. Shout out to CJ and the Four Horsemen for working on this and making it its own element with this figure. Now, we do have sets of hands and things like that. We'll go over that right now. So I'll see you guys in a sec. So one thing I forgot before we get into the accessories, that I forgot that he does have elongated arms that are on a single joint. You can rotate them this way, and they extend all the way out to the point where you can get a T-pose out of him. But I pre-posed him like this off camera because I wanted to talk about the fact that I adore this staff, and this is why I call him my Xenos mage, right? So when he wants to defend properly or do certain things, like, oh, is the hood separated? No, it's not, but it just has a big enough cowl. Okay, but this looks really, really good. And the reason why I brought this up is because if you have magic effects, I feel like this really, really works with this character. What color is going to be, I don't know yet. I'm not sure if I should go with blue because it's supposed to be like this Greyborn thing, or do you do red to make it pop against these colors? I'm not really sure, but we'll see what happens when photos come. But this is one of those things where I really was enjoying it, especially because it comes with these kind of hands that make me just really feel like it has that sort of gentle touch to it. And that really, really works for me. You can use these as pointing, adapting, trying to touch a screen, but more importantly, as magic hands. So it's one of those things that really set well with me. We already have the hands here that you see. We will also get trigger hands, so you know that he is still about that life. So don't get it twisted, all right? Next up, we do have horizontal item holding hands, as these ones are vertical. So you get horizontal item holding hands as well. So yeah, I guess no fist means that he's peaceful, but peaceful to an extent, right? He probably uses Xenofu. But yes, this is one of those things where I really, really love that this staff is really nice too. You can take it apart too in case you want to storage it in like a bin or a bag. That way you don't have to worry about warpage or breakage. Now, in terms of the size comparison, this guy is normally taller than most figures, and that's why it's pretty cool. So let's jump into that and talk about it. All right, now we're on to the size comparison. Now, first we're gonna compare it to the first Greyborn released. Now this one's more warrior, based on, I forgot the other name of the world, crap. But as you can see, more grayed out, different types of paint apps, different look. The highlights of the blue on his body really like pop out to me, which is why I can't wait to photograph it. This one is more warrior, gladiator style. Both are really nice, but I prefer this colorway really. So maybe swapping out the parts, maybe trying something different. I'm not sure yet, but I really like this one. But when you compare these guys to like the Tusk Pilot, look how much bigger these guys are over the Tusk Pilot. Almost a whole entire head and chest, right? Then we got up against a 2.0 style body, right? And as you can see, these guys are not small. Normally these figures are bigger than most other figures, and these guys tower over them. So that goes to show you what you're getting into. Even when you remove these guys and you compare it to a larger Cosmic Legion, here we go. They're even just as tall as this guy. So there is a lot here where you're just like, oh wow, like this is pretty crazy. So tall people. Now, even when we take those guys away, we compare it to a couple of other lines. So for instance, here is a Sparrow's Toys figure, as well as a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Again, not small. Next up, we will do a Mezco Conan style body. Because, you know, you can still do sword and sorcery in space. Look at John Carter of Mars, right? Then we will have a Savage Crucible figure. I was pre-posing him up, but as you can see, they're still small comparison to Altarr. Now, this one is just a bonus, but because you can do Warhammer in 1/18 scale, here's a 1/18 scale Warhammer figure, in case you want to do a large Xenos or Demigod. And then last but not least, we're gonna throw in my main man, because we always do it. Here it is. Here's the new and improved Ichigo. You'll probably see a video on this guy either before or after this, I'm not sure yet. But here we go with Ichigo. And even Ichigo is tiny in comparison. So yeah, keep in mind, guys. But hope you guys enjoy. I'm hoping to do some magical sorcery stuff. Great example, let me try to find them. I did talk about effects parts, so I'm gonna try to make these look really cool with the figure. Again, I'm not sure which color, red or blue, so we'll figure it out. But in the meantime, guys, I do appreciate you checking in. Hope you enjoyed Cosmic Legions. I hope you've been enjoying all your figures, because I've been having a good time. It's probably why I should do more videos, because I've been enjoying them more offline than on. So in the meantime, thank you so much. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. Stay cool in this heat, because it's been crazy out here. And as always, please, be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.